We're just going to give it a few seconds as people log in. For those of you that are already logged in, thank you so much for joining us. This is exciting. Only wish we could be doing this in person. So we're just going to give it a few more minutes. Aloha. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's see. All right. Hope everyone's doing all right. Just doing some aloha, Aiko. Thank you. All right. Oh, Miho. How are you doing? Aloha, everyone. Amy, thank you. Robert. Oh, Robert, what's up? Hey, Kay. Winnie, hello. Melanie, thank you. Reiko, wow, a lot of people. Okay, Alex, let's get started. Yolanda, hello. All right, from Georgia, nice. All right, well, just want to say aloha to all of you. Thank you so much for joining us. This is officially our virtual launch of the Ukulele-lending program with Music for Life and the Hawaii State Libraries. And we are doing a virtual launch for the Kauai Public Libraries. So thank you for joining us. Aloha, Eric. Going to start off with a song here. And we'll get started. We got a fun show for you. So here we go. All right. Aloha, for those of you just joining us, my name is Jake Shimabukuro. This is our virtual launch of the Ukulele-lending program, founded by Music for Life, and also it's a collaboration with the Hawaii State Libraries, and we're doing a virtual launch for Kauai Public Libraries. Super excited to tell us a little bit more about it right now. I'd like to bring on our Hawaii State Librarian. Please welcome Stacy Eldridge to the platform here. Stacy, how are you?
Good. Aloha, Jake. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you so much. This is so exciting. This is not the first time we're doing this, right? We've done this a few times now,
It's
but
super exciting.
yeah, can you tell us a little bit more about the program and, working with Music for Life? And also, if you can just share with us, just some of the feedback you've been getting.
Sure. So I'm so honored to be with everybody today. And, we couldn't do this project without the Music for Life Foundation and Leah DeKeog, and also you, Jake. You've been amazing. So we started about 2 years ago at the Nanakuli Library with our branch manager, Kelsey Ferdinand had been the person who made a connection, and you all decided you wanted to keep working with us so that every library would have an opportunity to check out ukuleles. And libraries are about creating opportunities for people, and most people think it's just about books, but it's also about things, and just everybody being able to have this opportunity to learn how to play and to take home an ukulele is just amazing. So we've gone in 2 years from just like one library to there'll be 24 libraries with this launch on Kauai. So
Wow.
we're so excited, and we're so honored, and we're so grateful to you and the Music for Life Foundation for supporting us and making sure that we can all learn ukulele here in Hawaii at your public library.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Stacy. Yeah, it's like, when I was growing up, the libraries, that was like our hangout. We would, I mean, every day after school, that's where we'd go. And even like you said, it's not just about books or doing research, but it just provides such a great atmosphere, I think for creativity, for just to stimulate the brain and inspire you to be a lifelong learner, right? That's essentially what we all want to strive for. We want to be lifelong learners. And so, yeah, so thank you so much. And now with ukuleles, super excited. Well, I know that we have waiting backstage. You want to introduce us to Lonnie?
Yeah, I'd be happy to. So I'm so excited I get to introduce my colleague from Kauai, from the Kapa'a Library, Lonnie Kawahara, who's going to tell us a little bit more about how to check out the ukuleles if you're on Kauai. So I'll turn it over to Lonnie. Thank you so much.
That's good message. Thank you, Stacy. Yes, this is Lonnie, and I'm on Kauai. We are very excited to be the newest member in the loaning and lending program for Music for Life. It's really exciting. I'm going to tell you a little bit about how the loan procedures work so that you can come into your library at any time and can get one. Visit any one of the 6 libraries on Kauai, have a valid ID and your library card. If you're a minor, be sure to bring your guardian or parent with you and have their ID. And if it's the first time that you're going to be borrowing an ukulele, the staff will give you a short intro and orientation on all the different parts of the items that you'll be getting. And you'll need to sign a ukulele loan agreement. After the orientation, staff will give you 1 ukulele, a black carry case, and 1 ukulele tuner. And you may borrow the ukulele for 3 weeks. And just remember to bring the ukulele back to the library that you borrowed it from. That's what we ask. And bring it to the desk, and don't put it in a drop, because we do want to keep the ukuleles going. And that's how easy it will be. There's 6 libraries on Kauai that you can do that at.
Yeah, thank you, Lonnie. That's so awesome. I know in Kauai, there's so many kids, who are so talented, and maybe right now during this lockdown, they may not have access to instruments. So this is a great way to give them, the tools to write songs and, be inspired, right?
Yes. We've already had people come in to borrow, so it's good. They're very interested.
Oh, excellent.
Yes.
Yeah. One of the things that I wanted to let people know as well, majority of the ukuleles that have been donated to the libraries through Music for Life Foundation has come from Kala ukuleles. And they have these really cool hybrid ukuleles where the outside is made of plastic. And what's so nice about them is that we're actually able to sterilize the instruments. So during this time of COVID and everyone, trying to be very careful, of course, with the outside being plastic, we can sterilize the instruments, wipe them down, and it's not like wood where, bacteria could accumulate. So it's a very safe option right now, which I think is beautiful.
And they're colorful too. So they have lots of different colors. It's very exciting.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Lonnie, yeah, no, thank you so much. And so if anyone who's watching right now, if you go to Kapa'a Public Library, right, they'll see you. You'll be there.
Definitely. Thank you.
That's
Thanks for
awesome.
letting us be a part of the program.
Oh, and Lonnie, one more thing
Yes.
before you go. I just want to remind people that at the library too, right, there's also a lot of instructional books and songbooks that you have available, as
Definitely.
well as music, right? People can also check out music.
Yep, definitely. We've kind of pulled a bunch of stuff together so it's easily, they can borrow it easily. So it's right there for them.
Okay.
So
Well, thank you,
mhm.
Lonnie. Thank you so
I'm
much.
kind of
Really
starstruck.
appreciate.
Thank you.
Oh.
I haven't met you before. So it's great. Thank you.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, we just wish we could have done this in, like
That would
in
have been nice.
person. Yeah, we
Yeah,
wanted to fly up and do it, but we'll do this for now. But later on, we'll definitely
hopefully.
do something there for
Okay.
sure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lonnie. Appreciate it. All right. Thank you so much, Lonnie. Thank you, Stacy. That's awesome. We're gonna show a little PSA video right now, and this is a PSA video for the Music for Life Foundation. And this foundation has been the backbone, and really, the we wouldn't have this program right now if it weren't for the Music for Life Foundation. So and after this video, we're going to introduce to you Leo the Kiwag, who's the founder of Music for Life. And but first, we'll show this video. So hope you enjoy this.
Aloha. My name is Leo Dekiwa, President, CEO, and founder at Music for Life Foundation, an organization that develops opportunities in education and in supporting the community through music. From projects that coordinate musical instrument donation drives to establishing and supporting music classrooms, our mission is to empower people with music. For the past 2 years, we've been honored and fortunate to partner with the Hawaii State Public Library System, providing them with ukulele and ukulele learning opportunities through their current ukulele-lending program. With everyone's help in supporting music project efforts, we can all continue to raise awareness in the importance of music learning and music appreciation. And remember that even during the most difficult and challenging times, no matter what happens, we'll always need music.
All right, please welcome Leo the Kiwag to the platform. Leo, are you there? How's it going, Leo?
Hey, Jake.
What a beautiful video, man, and so well said. I mean, this is
Thanks.
exactly what we need right now. Well, Leo, we've known each other a long time, and I just want to say that Leo and I met how many years ago now?
Jake, gosh, over maybe 10, 11 years ago. Yeah.
10 years ago. And I remember back then, I had I was working with a nonprofit called Music for Life. I mean, not music. Yeah, well, before Music for Music is Good Medicine. And Leo was so, he would help us with so many different things. And then one day he had a vision to start up his own nonprofit, and it was Music for Life. And I remember when you first told me that you wanted to do this, and I was like, oh man, you're like, you are the man. He has such a heart and passion for the community and for the youth. So, and fast forward 10 years later, and just all the things that you've accomplished with your organization it's just incredible. And it's just you. So, I mean, can you tell us a little bit about Music for Life and just the mission and your vision?
Hey, Jake. Well, as you know, we're all about creating, developing, and supporting music education, music playing opportunities in schools and communities, and now libraries, right? So, and you and I talked about this program. I remember after one of your concerts, you and I talked about doing something like this, maybe like 3-4 years ago. And look, Jake, I mean, we're doing it now, right? So, yeah, so I give a lot of credit to you too for helping us and supporting us in this way. And thanks to you. You did a lot in helping us and supporting us with getting this program started and getting it going. And even with this this forum right here, can't thank you enough.
No, thank you, Leo. The website is right there, below. And I just want to point out that it is musicforlifefound.org. It's not a typo, so it is musicforlifefound.org. I believe foundation was taken, right?
Yeah. Well, that's kind of cool too, right? Music for Life. I found Music for Life.
Yeah, because we found Music for Life. It's great.
Right.
So yeah, this one of the things that Leo was mentioning is, this type of program is not unique to Hawaii, right? Because when I was on tour in different like on the East Coast and things like that, they had libraries that already had a program like this set up. And I remember calling Leo, because I was like, Leo, why don't we have this kind of program in Hawaii?
Yeah,
This
exactly,
is like the place. And of
But
course,
here's the thing that you and I wanted to do, Jake, right? We wanted to make sure that not only just doing it, but we're going to do it in all the libraries in the state of Hawaii. So we're working towards that.
so
And
so far
that's where
24
we differ.
libraries. Right?
What's
Yeah.
that?
So far, how many libraries?
So
There are
24 libraries, like Stacy
24.
mentioned, 24 libraries. There's 51 libraries, I think. But more importantly, I think too is it's over 300 ukuleles that's out there now, Jake.
Wow.
So I think 312.
Yeah.
But and you know what Stacy mentioned too earlier? She said it's about opportunities, but it's also about accessibility, and that's where the whole idea came about, to do it in libraries. Is just make it accessible to anyone and everyone.
Yeah, the ukulele has I think it's a lot of people have been picking it up during this time, especially when during this pandemic. And I know firsthand there are a lot of people who have come up to me and told me that, oh, I just started playing the ukulele, because they always wanted to, but they just never had the time. Oh, Aiko, the world would be a better place if everyone played the ukulele. Yes,
Right.
yes, Aiko, thank you.
And
But
Jake,
Leo,
Jake, I want to thank you too for the shout out for Kala Ukulele, because if it weren't for them, we couldn't have started this program at all. So I want to also send my props out to Kala Ukulele and Mike Upton, who's the CEO over there, who's been so supportive of this program and so supportive of our efforts, our community efforts in Hawaii. So once again, thanks for Kala Ukulele.
Oh yeah, thank you. And you've been getting a lot of support. I just saw Brian Shepard, who just put a little message. Brian, thank
Hey,
you
Brian.
so much. He's a big supporter of Music for Life and just an amazing musician. Brian, good to see your name up there. But yeah, thank you so much, Leo, for everything that you're doing. And it's really, I've been just hearing nothing but positive feedback from the community. So thank you for all your efforts.
Thanks, Jake.
And yeah, thank you. All right. Well, we have Leo reached out to a wonderful friend of ours who was born and raised on Kauai. He's an extraordinary musician, a dear friend. We've been able to collaborate and play together in the past, but he also has, one of the greatest, the best platform, I think, for learning the ukulele, whether you're a beginner or an advanced player, it doesn't matter. The way they break down the techniques and the songs and the structure is incredible. So he is the founder of Ukulele Underground, and we're going to flash their website up in a little while. But please welcome our dear friend, Aldrine Guerrero. Aldrine, are you there?
Hey, what's up, Jake?
What's
How's it
up,
going,
man?
man? What's up?
Dude, you don't age. You look exactly the same when we met 20 years ago.
Are you kidding me? Look at you, man.
I'm serious, man. I remember.
Aren't you like 150?
That's just how I feel. No.
No.
Rick, how many years ago was it when we first met? Remember? And was it Borders or
Borders,
something?
yeah.
And then
21 years ago.
21 years
Yeah,
ago.
21
Wow.
years ago.
So I was performing at Borders, right, promoting a new album, and then I met Aldrine, and we kind of started talking story on the side, and he had his uke, so we jammed, and I'll never forget the first song we played together was Body Surfing.
Yes.
Yeah.
I came up to you. I'm like, I was such a huge fan. I'm still a huge fan, and I came up. I'm like, dude, I'd love to just kind of jam with you. And you're like, oh, let's jam a song together. Like, do you want to jam Body Surfing? And we started jamming it. And dude, you invited me up on stage and we played on stage together. That changed my life, man. Thank you.
Oh man. No, but 21 years ago, dude, you were just shredding. I was like, oh my goodness. It's just such a joy to hear you play, to listen to you. I learned techniques from you too, watching you. You're such a great player, and So it's awesome. And with Ukulele Underground, you know, that's the
Mm.
website right there, ukuleleunderground.com.
Mhm.
So what other things are you guys doing with Ukulele Underground right now?
Well, you know, because of the lockdown, it kind of makes us a lot more accessible to people. So like,
Mhm.
we were doing a lot of stuff like open mics that that we're doing with Ukulele Underground. There's like private lessons that's going on over there and stuff, and it's we got tons of tons of new content coming up. We always have a lesson every month that we do. We have a song lesson with like a play along thing that that they can watch on YouTube with the chords and the lyrics and stuff. And we have a ukulele solo that comes out like once a month as well. So we try to keep it going every as much as we can. We put as much content out there as we can.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. So if you guys are watching it, if you live on Kauai, or even if you live on, one of the other islands where we've already launched the program, you can go check out an ukulele, go home, get on your computer or your iPhone and go to ukuleleunderground.com and you can just strum along and play. But Aldrine, I mean, are you cool with jamming a little tune for us?
Yeah. So this is a song that we've jammed together before. So it's kind of too bad, like we're not doing this live and kind of jamming together.
I
But
know.
I love this song. And this is a song called "Breezin'," and it's a George Benson tune. And our guest coming up, we have a guest that did a George Benson tune that like made it popular. Like when I growing up, I only knew that the Glenn Medeiros version of that song. I didn't know the George Benson tune. So I thought as a nice little little tribute to all Kauai musicians, we'll play a little George Benson. So here we go.
That's awesome.
Since I don't have Aaron here, I have Robo Aaron that's going to be helping me out. That's Robo Aaron right there.
Yeah, Aldrin, that was on fire, man.
Thanks, buddy. Thank you,
That was
man.
awesome. George Benson would be proud.
Dude, I remember
That's-
being in like Kapilani Park and you helping me out with that song with that like that C part. Dude, once again, changed my life. So it's a nice little
Oh,
tribute to you too, man. You came up with that
oh,
part.
thanks. I remember we talking about that, right? Depending on the
Yeah,
notes you choose, the quality
You
of the
turned it like
chord, all
major
that
or
stuff.
minor. Oh man,
Yeah, yeah.
learned
Oh,
so
so
much.
cool, man. Oh, that was awesome. Hey,
Thank you.
Aldrin, before we let you go, man, you just want to any message out there to, any aspiring ukulele players or any kids out there that may want to pick up the instrument and go
I
to the
mean,
library?
the ukulele is awesome. I mean, it's one thing to listen to music, but it's definitely another to like create your own music. You know, you listen to it and you love it. You love the music that you create, and that's really like one of the best self-expressions that I've ever seen ever in my life. So now with the library allowing you to check out these ukuleles, that it makes it so much more easier to kind of express yourself musically and to kind of put your thoughts into ukulele. So don't worry about what's going on outside with the world or whatever. The ukulele, this is the medicine right here.
Aldrin, thank you so much. Thank you for your medicine. That's what we all
Thank you,
needed.
man. Thank you.
Hey, mahalo, man. And don't make sure to check out Ukulele Underground. Aldrin, that was awesome. That was awesome. Well, I think Aldrin kind of already gave a little hint to our next guest, but we're just so excited, and we all, of course, grew up with his music, and but I think to me, like, more importantly now, he has like taken that music platform and his accomplishments, but he is now so invested in the community here in Hawaii, inspiring so many kids, so many of our youth. He is such a believer in education, music for education. I mean, and all of that, and just the nicest, most humble person. Can't say enough good things about him, but I'm going to bring him on right now. So he is the president of, now he's the president of St. Louis Schools. Please welcome from Kauai, but he's here in Honolulu now. But give it up for Mr. Glenn Medeiros.
Hi, Jake.
Wow, this is amazing.
Yeah, you are far too nice. I'm going to be paying you a check after this for all those compliments.
No, man, you're just such a yeah, I just think the world of you, man. I mean, just I know we haven't really gotten a chance to work together, a lot, and we see each other, but I always see how you treat people, how you work with people, and we have so many mutual friends, and everyone just has so much respect and admiration for you, and you really do. You really you invest so much of yourself into our community and our youth, and we
No,
love
thank you,
it.
Jake. I mean, you've been. I feel the same way about you. I've been watching you from afar in admiration, and not just because of your great talent, but also because of all of the things you do for our community. So thank you.
Oh, well, thank you. One of the things that I wanted to ask you, and I wanted to just hear, from you, if you could just share, why music and music and education is so important, and why we do still need to continue to support our local libraries, and why they're so important, because I know sometimes people can forget, so we have to remind them, and let them know how special these institutions are.
No, I am. Music is very important. I think what we have to think about is the fact that many years ago people would define intelligence as you're either smart or you're not, and now we know that through Howard Gardner's work at Harvard University that we have multiple intelligences. People are wired differently for different things. So some people are wired to be very intelligent musically, and if we don't in our schools have an opportunity for them to at least become proficient or at least approach mastery or reach mastery, then we're not doing a good job as educators. And so I think it's important for us to provide opportunities for young children. And as young, as young as they possibly can be, so that they can get a head start, so that they can start to automate some things. I'm sure that you spent many years practicing your scales and different things, so that you can fly around the ukulele like you do now. And so in those early years, it's really important for us to get to those kids. And for me in particular, I grew up on Kauai. I was a child on welfare, like many kids on Kauai. And it was actually my teachers along the way that provided me the instruments that I couldn't afford. So Arnold Meister was my teacher at Koloa Elementary School, and really inspired me to want to become a teacher. And he literally one day left me his digital piano for me to take home and learn how to play the piano with. My step grandfather was the one who gave me my first guitar, and then I remember taking lessons at a community center where they provided loans for people to use ukulele. So what you're doing is really continuing that model of helping people, no matter where they are financially, so that they can build their skills. So thank you for all the work you're doing.
Oh, no, thank you. Wow, that was inspiring to hear. Yeah, I mean, there's so much. I'm glad you kind of mentioned that, because there's so much talk about different types of intelligence now. Emotional intelligence and all of that. And it's really amazing. Yeah, and exactly like what you said. Growing up, I always thought I just always thought I wasn't smart. Because I just math and books and like just kind of the like all the stuff that my friends would just grasp so quickly, right? Whether it was geometry or algebra or things like that.
I mean, if you think about it, the schools were created primarily to have people learn the basic functions, read, write, and so forth, and take part in our government. But primarily, a lot of the businesses were looking for either lawyers or engineers. And so if you have logical or mathematical intelligence, they were really looking out for that, and they tried to measure that. Whereas that's only two of the many intelligences that we have. So some people like in the standardized test, they measure for logical and mathematical intelligence, and yes, that's one measure. But there are many other types of intelligences out there, and Howard Gardner's work from Harvard University is amazing. I mean, there's so much research behind it. It's very clear that, and so there are these people out there with the ability to. The other reason why I think what you're doing is so great is because the highest level of thinking that we know out there is to create. So a lot of people, when you go out and you play like others, that's one level. We could be mimicking others. We could be simply reading music. But the highest level of thinking is to actually create something out of nothing. So people that can get to the point where they're creating their own music and writing their own songs, that's where we want them to be. And in the music industry, that's where people make most of their money, through writing.
Wow. Yeah. I'm so inspired by just your passion, for education and everything that you do. I mean, I'm sitting here listening to you, and I'm just like, oh man, I'm like fired up now.
Thank you.
Is too. We're like, yeah. But we gotta go check out that book. I gotta go to the library and go borrow his book too.
I'm working on a book right now that I'm hoping I can release in the fall. But it's about taking a combination of the things I learned in my first half of my life as a musician, traveling to 40 countries as a singer and releasing 8 records, and then at the same time, the second half of my life as an educator. And there are a lot of parallels there, actually. So try to connect the dots, and I think people will enjoy reading it once they get it out there.
Oh man, wow. Yeah, I mean, even just talking about your, just as a fan, I just wanted to say that, it was, of course, I had all your records growing up, and one of the albums, one of the songs that the melody of this song just always spoke to me, but it was friend, you give me a reason.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Yes.
And
a lot of people know that song.
And that song wanted me to learn, inspired me to want to learn French.
Oh yes. It's so funny. It inspired me to want to learn French too, because at the time that song was introduced to me, I was good friends with a French singer, and we sang that song together as a duet. And she was the most amazing person, and so we had time to spend together. The song actually went to #1 in France, and it was and it allowed me the opportunity to travel around the world with someone my own age, which was nice because most of the people I had spent with, my career started when I was 16, so the I was spending a lot of my time with adults, but it was nice to spend time with someone my age. So she was a famous French singer at the time, and so it brings back a lot of fond memories for me. But I'm glad you like the song, though. Not a lot of people know that song here in Hawaii.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That melody, man. Always. I always love that song. Yeah. But, well, we have a surprise for you as our special guest today. And now let me just I have to say this. We talked to your assistant Laura. She was very, very nice. We told her well, Leo had talked to her about wanting to do this little kind of surprise video for you, and she said, oh, he's gonna love it, it's gonna be great. So we did get her approval. We didn't get your approval. But I want to say, when Leo first approached me with this idea, I really thought he was crazy. But Leo has the craziest ideas, and he somehow manages to come through on them. So he reached out to a lot of his friends and people who have supported Music for Life, and we took one of your classic songs, which is "Nothing's Gonna Change My Love for You." And Leo rewrote the lyrics as "Nothing's Gonna Change My Love for Uke," as an ukulele.
Oh, I like that.
So, and then he got a whole bunch of us to just sing parts of the song, and he kind of put this together. But this is his good friend Peterson, who's watching right now, did all the video editing and all of that. So we just wanted to present this to you, and it's just all in fun, but it's just all about supporting our local libraries, supporting music and education, and just finding your love for music, and nothing's going to change that. So
I love it.
But Glenn, is there anything else that you wanted to say before we cut to this video? Because you may not want to talk to us after you see
No, don't worry about that. No, I'll enjoy the video no matter what happens. But if it's really bad, then I'll talk to my assistant about what you said. But anyway, no, I just thank you for giving me the opportunity to communicate to people on Kauai. I feel like I have two homes, Kauai and now Oahu, that I've lived on for half of my life, and I just I thank you for the opportunity to talk to the people of Kauai. I wish I could be there every month. I mean, I love being there. A lot of my family is still there. My mother, my brother, my two sisters, and their kids. And but thank you for this opportunity, and keep doing the great work that you're doing, Jake. You are an inspiration to all of us out there. So thank you.
Oh, thank you. All right. Thanks. Thank you so much, Mr. Glenn Medeiros. Okay, I'm gonna gosh, that was chicken skin inspiring, just hearing all that. But I want to bring Leo back on. Leo, are you there? Leo?
I am now.
I want you to set up this video, because this is all you, man. This is you, okay? And Glenn, just so you know, I only saw this video yesterday too. Okay, so all right.
Well, no, Leo, I asked Jake to just give me some video of him singing the song, and so he did give me a lot of video actually. And I asked him to see if we can do that, because we wanted to do something for you, and we also wanted to reprise your song and basically just have a lot of fun, because and that's basically what we wanted to do. Jake, this is the time where we need to look for levity, I think. And so and making this video was actually a lot of fun, so I hope I hope people take it in that sense.
Yeah. No, well, thank you. Yeah, well, everyone who was on the platform today took part in this video, and yeah, just we want to, well, we'll show the video and we'll do a quick close, but we want to say thank you so much for joining us, and yeah, Leo, thank you so much, man. I hope hopefully this video will at the very least make you smile and make your day a little better. So
Thank you, Jake.
all right, let's take it away.
If I had to live my life without libraries, the time would feel so empty. I need books to read at home.
With library cards, they make it oh so easy to borrow books and so much more. Ukulele now unknown.
With ukulele you should know.
They'll take us where we want to go.
Borrow one, check them out.
Won't want to live without
ukes. Nothing's gonna change my love for ukes. You ought to know by now. Borrow books and ukes too. One thing you can be sure of, there's a uke out there that you'll love.
Nothing changed my love for ukes.
You all know by now.
Books and used to. Libraries now are loaning books. Nothing's gonna change my love for
ukes. If I had to live my life without libraries, I tell you the time would feel so empty. So empty. Because we need those books to read at home. You need them, I need them. With library cards, they make it so easy to borrow books and so much more. They get ukuleles now on loan. I tell you. With ukuleles, you should know. You know, we take the music wherever we go. We borrow one. You check them out. You're not going to leave your house without ukes. Nothing's going to change my love for ukes. You ought to know by now about books and ukes too. One thing you can be sure of, there's a uke out there that you'll love.
Nothing's gonna change my love for ukes. You ought to know by now. Books and you too. One thing you can be sure of, there's a uke out there that you'll love. Nothing's gonna change my love for ukes. You ought to know by now. Books and you too. Libraries now are loaning ukes, 'cause nothing's gonna change my love for you.
Nothing's gonna change my love for ukes. You ought to know by now. You can borrow books and ukes too, right at your local libraries, because they're loaning ukes. That's right, nothing's gonna change my love for ukes. Nothing! You ought to know by now about books and ukes too. Libraries are loaning ukes, 'cause nothing's gonna change my love for ukes.
Oh my goodness.
You okay with that, Glenn?
Oh, it's better than the one I did. I love it. It's great.
Oh man.
Really great.
Oh,
Yes.
Stacy, I loved how you were holding Glenn's photo. That's so awesome.
Oh
And
my
he had
God.
his sunglasses. Oh my goodness. And Glenn, just to let you know, playing the cello was Josh Nakazawa, who's one of the cellists for the Hawaii Symphony Orchestra.
Oh my gosh, great.
Crimson Apple, the four girls that were singing, you know, they very, very popular right now. They're
Yeah, I used to
coming out with
actually
a couple.
work with them when they were younger to
Oh,
give them
nice.
songwriting lessons. So
Oh
yeah,
man, it comes full circle. See?
I know.
Yeah. And Aldrine, that was man, Aldrine, you sang it too good.
Wow,
Like
yeah,
you
what a
come
nice
out, you set the
voice.
bar so high. Oh wait, you're muted. You're muted. We can't hear you. What are you saying?
I said I want to put my best Glenn Medeiros foot forward. You know what I mean?
Oh man, that was so awesome. Well, big shout out to Peterson for putting all the videos together, and just once again, thank you to everyone for supporting, you know, our state libraries, and for coming out today to support our virtual launch, you know, for all the Kauai libraries, and you know, Glenn, Aldrine, such an honor to have you guys on. Thank you so much for being here with us. So yeah.
Well, thank you, Jake. And I do want to give you one bit of piece of information. My family came from Portugal in 1879 on the Raven's Crake, which was the first ship that brought in the ukulele. So my family was actually on there. So just want to let you know.
Oh my!
Yes.
No way!
Yes.
Comes back
full
circle.
Yes.
That gave me chicken skin.
I believe it was called the Braguinha. Braguinha.
Yeah. Wow. Oh my! Dude,
yes.
Is that public knowledge? Do people? I didn't know that. That's amazing.
No, yeah. It's pretty amazing, and I did a lot of. I was a former history teacher, so did some research on it. But yeah, it's kind of neat to see.
Wow.
I share that every once in a while with people that play the ukulele. Yeah.
That's it. Well, we owe it all to you, man.
Well, I don't know. We were just. I don't even know if they knew each other, you know, or talked to each other on the. But it was a 3-month long ride from Madeira Islands to Hawaii. So they probably talked at least a little bit.
Oh my goodness, wow! Oh,
Yeah.
my mind is blown now. That's oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much. Well, on that note, wow, what a way to end our event here. That's amazing. Well, thank you so much, everyone. Leo, thank you as well, and a big shout out to Stacy and Lonnie. Thank you very much. We're gonna close with one final video from Kala Ukuleles. But thank you so much. Make sure you go support your local libraries. And yeah, if you're on Kauai right now, head out to your library and go check out an ukulele. Thank you so much. Aloha, I'm Jake Shimabukuro. Be safe, everyone. And we hope to see you again real soon. All right.
I don't know how to start this, but ever since my heart quit trying to push your words aside, this cheesy writer cannot hide. You're my bestest best friend, you not all my loose ends. So sit back and listen, baby, for the song's a question. I know I'm a little young to say I'm having the time of my life. I love you in each and every way. Every goodbye, more certain am I. We'll laugh while our hairlines start to gray. I can't wait, may I marry you someday.